the ability to build systems can resolve any problem. We can build systems that will resolve the problem of lack of food and lack of productivity for our people. A system can be built. You know, people are talking about apps these days, or news, what they call upstarts, or what they call it. Is it? Startups, yeah. People are talking about startups. Those are systems. But they are limited to some areas, some electronics and technical something. But I'm going to talk about system as a holistic thing. But we have to teach our primary school people need to know how to do startups. Our children are supposed to, in every school, we are supposed to have those kind of robotic centers. So that we will teach them to build system already for every situation, every problem we have in the country. Build system against kidnapping, that is. Build system against, hunger, food. Build system for preservation of fruit. Build system. So these are the kind of things we need to, for anything. So this is why we are talking about system building. If you learn the skills, if we teach our people and our children the ability to build systems, people will still be in primary school, but they're already building apps and startups, and solutions to anything that is a problem in the country. For example, we have children hawking. By the time we teach people in primary school about what system building is, they will be able to build a system to replace human being hawking in the street. That's why system building is. These are the kind of things we need to begin to talk to our people about. System building against rape, for example. Build system for everything. So these are the kind of things I'm thinking our people should be talking. And I've been able to do it here with people who never went to school. And it's a shame for me that the only thing my own people are thinking about is church members, church buildings. And they don't know that those church members, they are really resources for them. Because if they will empower them, open their eyes like this, teach them this kind of skills to resolve every problem, to attain any goal, and set them loose upon, they will be like, what they call saranches in Russia, that's grasshoppers. They will just release them like grasshoppers all over the land. Grasshoppers, when they invade a farm, they will just, that's what we should do. Release all these people, church members, not to keep them in those buildings, but teach them skills so that they will invade the whole country like grasshoppers. Yeah, like locusts, like locusts. Consuming all the problems, resolving all. That's what, not keep them there every week, and they're just like slaves, like packed sardine, or what we used to call it. We lost the purpose of church and church membership. All of them are supposed to be empowered to be able to resolve at least one concrete matter in the society. So, but I'm really very sorry that I've been misunderstood. Largely by my Christian community. They think that I'm just an enemy of the church now, and I'm against the Nigerian church, but that's not my heart. If anybody is listening to me now and watching me, believe me, God knows, this is not my heart to bring down your pastors or your GOs or destroy Nigerian church. That's not what I'm about, believe me. I don't know what to say, but God knows. I'm only pained and disappointed that I want to wake them up. I want to make them get it. I'm only alarmed. I'm frustrated, angry, but please don't miss out on what I have to offer because of my tone or my method. You don't like or my mentioning the names of your pastors. Even if you hate me, but take the things I'm trying to propose. Because if you'll be able to use your people, don't let your people miss out on some of these things. Because if you let them know some of these things we are offering, it's going to benefit them, it's going to benefit you, it's going to benefit the whole country. But if you make them miss out, then the Muslims will come and get it. Because system building is so key. System, the ability to build system will bring you to resolve any problem. if you teach them to build systems, system building gives you the ability to be able to put your heart at any problem at all and be able to build a startup or a solution or an app to it. The whole world is now building apps. Those are system building. Apps, you can build any app to resolve any problem. That's system building. You can create any startup to build any problem. That's what we are talking about. Systems is the ability. Anybody that has the ability to build systems can resolve any problem. That is what it's all about. System building makes you to be able to resolve any problem once you have the skill. You just need to define the problem and then use other principles that I will teach you later this way. Once you learn to do it, just identify what you want to resolve. So system building will give you the ability to resolve any problem. Corruption, you can build a system to resolve it. Traffic, you can build a system to resolve it. Ola, you wanted to add to that?
Sorry, sir. I just want to take you back. I'm very sorry.
No, go ahead.
That how did we get to this level? Because I know I'm over 50 and I didn't get this knowledge from anyone. No. And I support that startup that you've just said about the younger ones.
Yeah.
How to build them up.
Yeah.
Because maybe our teachers have failed.
Yep.
Or the church have failed.
Yep.
For us to reach this level now and start thinking, oh, I should have done this years and years ago.
Yes, but I will answer that question, Mrs. Abola. Yes, with the educational system that we have in Africa, we don't understand reasons for education. Now, what I'm telling you right now is making you to know the reason for science and the logic in mathematics and physics. Why? Because they will help you to discover the laws and principles. You need to calculate. Why is the horse running faster than the man? Why is the bird for? Those are science. That's why we need science. That's why we need mathematics. That's why we need calculations. That's why we need physics. So that's the whole essence of education. But the way education is being given to us in Africa is that we inherited education. And the whole basic understanding of education in Nigeria, while I was growing up, and Africa, is that it gives you literacy. And what do we count literacy to be? Our definition of literacy is ability to read and write. So even when your parents are telling you you have to go to school, they will say you'll be literate. And be literate means to read and write. Now, then we go further and say you need to get a profession. And the reason you get a profession is not because for you to be educated or to know how life functions. So education for us is not how to know how life functions, but it's for you to go and get to become a doctor and a lawyer so that you get good status, you'll be able to get good salary, good job, and good payment, and good life. So what education is for us in Africa, the way it has been sold to us, is that education is a means of being literate, number one. Secondly, to be able to get job, profession. And profession is to give you job, salary, survival, and have good status. So we didn't have education as I'm teaching you now. That education is for you to understand creation. And education is an opportunity for you to be able to have dominion over all of creation as God has created you to be, to have the dominion over them. And for you to have dominion over them, you need to have the knowledge of how they function. And then how to manipulate those laws to use them to create any system that you desire. So that is what I'm teaching you now. But even in Europe and America, even teachers of today don't know that. The people who know that are only the people who started the whole thing, who are the forefathers who started education, who started medicine. But all other people, they are just following that it works. We just maintain it. But in Africa, it's worse. We don't have the concept of it, of what education is all about. So what you are saying right now, why did we miss it? We missed it because our tenets of our understanding of education is based on the fact that we want to be literate, we want to have good standing in the society, we want to have a good job and have money coming. So we don't look at education. So that's why a lot of students will run away from physics or mathematics. For example, in Nigeria right now, if you say you are going to study single degree, or what they call it, is it single degree you call it? No, one, no, what do you call it? There is something they call single honors, I think they call it, or one honors, physics honors, or mathematics honors. Once just what?
Just one course.
One honor, yeah, one honorary degree like that. Not law, not engineer, not accountant, not doctor, just physics. Go to university to just study physics. Teacher now, you will just become a teacher. That's why you are condemned. Mathematics, only mathematics. Teacher now. Chemistry, just chemistry alone. Teacher. We don't understand that the whole essence of education is actually in those things: physics, chemistry, biology, mathematics. But what is it for? Not to get a job, and those are the main important courses. But those are the ones nobody studies in Nigeria, because if you study them, you just become a teacher. But because we don't know the essence of them and why that they are meant for digestion of nature and understanding the laws behind everything, so that then we could use those laws to build systems that will solve our problems today in every area of life. So what you are hearing right now, you could go to Harvard and not hear it. You could go to any college. You could go to Oxford and never hear it. You could go to any college and never hear it. Because it's about getting certificates to get a job. It's not about making you be aware. Now, let me tell you the whole essence of education, therefore. Education is not about literacy, being able to read and write. That is a given. So what is education then? Education is for you to be able to understand that life is based on laws. And that laws are supposed to help you to understand cause and effect. These things I'm telling you right now, that's what education is supposed to be about. But you can go through PhD and not understand that. And that also education is about questioning. So two things we want to remember. Whenever you think about education, two things you must remember. One, education is supposed to give you the ability to question everything. Why should you question everything? So that you find out the laws. The fixed laws behind those things. If you don't question why horses run faster than man, you'll never be able to get a car. If you didn't question why birds fly and man cannot fly, you will never be able to build planes. Questioning is one of the most important objective of education. But in our culture, education doesn't, in fact, the culture even will not allow you to question anything. Because if you question, you become rebellious. Even if you go to church, they will tell you in church that questioning makes you to be disloyal or to be rebellious. But the whole essence, and the only way for you to know who is educated is if he is a man of critical thinking and questioning. So that's number one thing, what education should give everybody: ability to question everything. Number two thing that education should give you is ability to understand that everything is based on laws, cause and effect. That there are laws that are responsible for everything. And that you yourself, you can understand those laws. And once you understand those laws, you can use those laws to build and bring any solution you want in life. That is what education is all about, those two sentences. That is the whole essence of education. It's not about you getting a job. It's not about you having a status. It's not about you, getting a certificate. No. It's about what it does in you, inside you. Thank you so much for watching our videos. Now, we need to spread this word, and we need to do it together. For that to happen, we need your help. Just 5 little steps that you could help us to spread the word. Number one thing we need you to do is to like the videos. Please go like this video right now. Number two, if you have not yet subscribed to our channel, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Number three, we need you to press and click on that notification bell. You see the bell? Go press on it. And number 4 will lead you to go comment. Write your comment, good or bad. Just write what you feel. Number 5, share. Share on every platform. Share on Instagram. Share on Facebook. Just share and spread the word. Thank you so much.